Good evening. Good evening. How we all doing out there? Good to see y'all. We got Jason going to be joining us tonight. We're going to be doing the aftermath of the flash sale. He sold a bunch of fish, and I'm really glad of that because it really helped him out a lot. So here we go. Eyeball, how you doing? What's up? Working hard and lurking. Oh, you're working my. I always forget you're all the way around the world. It's 12 midnight here right now. Yeah, so you were almost first. Eyeball beat you. Roy beat you. Jason's going to be joining us. And hey, Tim. Hello, how are you? Good to see you. Hey, Munchie. Munchie Mafia, hello. By like 2 seconds. That's right. You guys were very close, Shirley. Very close. Do you remember the flash sale we had the other night? Oh, hi, Christine. All right. Hey, Craig. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. You're twerking hard. Yep. Why do I believe that? How you doing, Sam? Good to see you. And Jason's going to be joining us up in here. That flash sale we had, was it night before last? Sunday night. He sold, I think he had to make like 12 or 14 boxes. And he bagged up, I don't know how many fish. He had lots. But I tell you what, he worked hard. He got it all done. Oh, you just changing your phone to go? Oh, you was. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Fuzzy Adventures and more. Hello there. How are you doing? Welcome in. We're just waiting on Jason. He'll be stopping in here. The jiggle starts at the ankles. Right. You just you twerk it, you work it, right? Right. Nice. I got to go and I'm going to message Jason. I mentioned, if you can hear me, Jason, out there, just I'll be there in a minute. I want to go over here and get rid of that heart that's on the phones here. Now that I know how to do it. That way people can read the chat a little easier, I think. Okay, let's see here. Content. Live. Be right there. There it is. Nope. There we go. Here we are. That, and boom, we got it right there. All right. That wasn't too bad. Didn't take too long. I had no idea you were going. Hey, David. I didn't know you was going to go live, Craig. I'm sorry. I had no idea. See, Shirley, right here, you see the stream elements right here? That's the thing that I set up before. And if you want to get that on your stream, it's easy. It's free. And you can put little messages in there, like every once in a while, like I have one there that says, I'm so very glad to have you here. And, any kind of message you want to put on there. It's really kind of fun to have that on it. Kind of pops up every so often. And that is their link right there for that. You're doing good. That's great. Yep. And any time between now and the 31st, David, I know you're, whatever you want to put on the auction, just let us know. Hey, there he is. Hey, Nathan. I have to raise it slowly and drop it back down. What did I miss here? Oh, up here. You had a big thing. I just missed that already. I was setting up the YouTube thing here. TM, I cleaned under the side of my mini fridge and found the ground wire was cut. And as soon as I fixed it, it chilled right down. However, when I opened the door to reload it, it won't get back to temperature. Ooh, yikes. That's not good, huh? I'm losing my mind with no work. I bet you are. I bet you are, Craig. You're so used to working 7 days a week. I think it's good that you have a break. Gives you more time with Phantom, and have a little fun. Have a little fun. Nothing wrong with that. We're very slow. No, it drops, but I have to raise it and drop it to 5 degree ink. Oh, I see. Oh, what was that? That was my plastic cup here. This is what I feed my baby brine shrimp. When I empty it out, I take it around with this, and that's my little container that I use. I just knocked that off the table here. There's nothing left to clean at home. Well, maybe put on a nice movie or something and just kind of kick back and relax. I got to find out where Jason's at. I hope he's all right. Check out here. I got to message him here. Where in the world did he go? What the heck? All right, here he is. We are a supporter of all kinds of different channels. Oh, nice. I'm glad of that. We support different channels. David here, well, he's not here right now. The other David, senior, the much more senior David, he's got different channels that he goes to, and he got me going to a channel that does quilting, and a bunch of other stuff. Just what? There's good people in all these different channels, all of them. So, and sometimes they both have. I'll email you, and I'm going to put it in the auction about a week or so. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, as long as it's just a few days before the auction, that's fine, David. You're very dependable on that. So if I could just get senior to participate, right? Sometimes I don't get his list until like 10 minutes before the thing even goes, and I'm like trying to scramble to get it in the description. That is not fun. I tell you what, it's not good. Okay, Jason, where are you? I don't think he's going to make it, actually. It looks like he was supposed to have been here at 12. There he is. He's on, I see him on Messenger here. This is a brand new channel as of last Tuesday. Okay. What was it before? Like Dodgers. Okay. Oh, you're relaxed. Good, good. Hey, TK, how are you? There he is. Hey, Jason. Here we go. Drop this here for you. How you doing, TK? Good to see you. How's your fish room coming along? Yeah, I just dropped it in the chat there, right? Beyond Retail and more. Oh, okay. There he is. He made it in.
Dad.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. My son just found me outside.
Oh, we found you outside, huh?
Yeah, I just came walking out the front door, kid.
Oh, wow.
Where's my tablet?
I don't know where your tablet is, buddy.
Oh, let me get you on the. Here we go. You know, I like this better. The other one, we're only able to have those circles. I don't know what the heck I did differently with this, but I like it a lot better.
Yeah, I do too. Much nicer layout.
It's a much nicer layout.
Buddy, you gotta go in the house. I'll look for your tablet when I'm done. Give me a few minutes. Go in this way. You're not running out the front door again. Jameson, in the back door.
How old is your son there? How old is he?
4.
4. Oh, you got your hands full then. You're busy.
Yeah, no, he legit just walked out the front door to come find me.
Ah.
Kids.
I keep getting messaged by Nicole from Higer. She wants me to start doing reviews again. Okay, we can send the L size magnetic brush to you. Oh, nice. So that's what I chose out of the. She gave me a list,
Yeah.
and now she's just typing. She's just messaging me here. Would you please tell me your email? I will send you email including the collaboration tips. Okay. Bear with me for 1 second here, guys. I got to get this.
That's pretty cool. They want to send you more stuff for free?
Oh, I know it. Especially in lieu of the fact that that last light they sent me was an absolute technical nightmare, and I wasn't able to get that video. I wasn't able to get the review out on it because I still don't know how to work it. I'll be honest with you. And I've had other people over here. I had Mark Shelley Aquatics. He's been in the hobby for a long time, and he came all the way to Michigan, and he did a tour of my fish room. And then he tried to get it going. He's like, I have no idea what the heck this thing is. It's just crazy. It's nuts.
Really?
Yeah, it's really. I mean, I got it to. I finally got it so I can turn it on and turn it off, and that's it. That's how bad that one is.
That's annoying. Good thing you didn't pay for it.
Pardon me?
It's a good thing you didn't have to pay for it.
Oh, I know it. I mean, it's a decent light, but it has all these features on there like I don't know. It's something I will never use. And you got to press like the buttons in different sequences to get it to. Okay, so she just says, okay, she got it. She's going to send it to me. Oh, good. Yes, it is.
Alrighty.
Oh, 1 second here. Yes, it is. Alrighty, so I was gonna name this one the aftermath because last night, or was it Sunday night?
Yep.
How many bags of fish? Do you remember how many altogether?
That I shipped out today was roughly probably about 50 bags.
50 bags of fish. How many
Yeah.
boxes?
There was only 5 boxes. Luckily, a lot of it was like double orders kind of things.
Okay.
But I got 1, 2. I still got to ship out Jose's. I still got to ship out Chris's. And I still got to ship out all the blue pearl scale angels when they're ready too. So still another 5, 6 more boxes in the future that I got to go out of just blue pearl scales. So no, it was a pretty good flash sale. You know, I was able to move some products, empty out some tanks, made a couple bucks. It was nice. So a lot less fish I have to maintain currently. So I'm kind of pleased. Some tanks though, it looks like I took nothing out of it.
You got a lot of fish. You got a lot of fish. I'm glad it was, and after your automobile repairs and stuff, that's expensive. I mean, it helps you out a little bit anyway. It doesn't pay for that, but
yeah, the whole thing with the automobile is pretty much taking all my spare cash the last couple of weeks. Every time I had a couple extra bucks, That's where it's all gone to, back in the car.
Yeah. Transportation's expensive. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm using the Restream right now, Lance, because I'm saving my StreamYard for Wednesday and then for the auction. So this one's free right here, and same as the StreamYard is, but I like this one because it's unlimited hours you can use. Let's see here. They are unnecessarily convoluted. Uh-oh.
Sorry, the kid let that go.
5-star betas, yep. The name of his channel is 5-star betas. That's what the FSB is. Is it a 957? Oh, just reading the chat here. I think Nathan has something going on with his freezer. Let's go around and see if I can dial it in. Yep. Yep, his FSB, that's 5-star beta.
All right, sorry about that, guys.
No, it's okay. Lance was asking about your FSB. I said that was for 5-star beta you got.
Oh, cool, because I didn't even know what FSB meant either.
Oh, really? Oh,
I'm going with the next FSB.
Ah.
I'm like,
Yep.
you fat son of a... That was my first thought.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Yep, I think mine was mine. What does mine say when I turn mine? I'm gonna turn my thing off. What does that say? P. Just P.
Yeah,
Look at that.
just P.
I don't have to yet. I'm just getting my coffee right now. Give me about an hour or so, and we'll see what we can do. I'll try to put 18 back, 12-ounce cans. Oh yeah, Nathan drinks a lot of pop too. Okay, so that's a lot of bags of fish, and you still got some left over for the auction, I hope.
Oh, yeah, I got fish everywhere, Jeff.
I know you do.
I got fish up the wazoo. We just sold fish that was ready. You know, there's still tons of other breeding projects going on and other fish I've kept that I didn't even show off. I don't know. I love fish, but lately I've been just getting overwhelmed with all the fish and the birds and the, what do you call it, tortoises and animals.
Yeah.
And I've been working a crap ton, so it's just like, it's spread out real thin. Every day I've been having going to bed till like 3 in the morning. Then I'm getting up at like between 7 and 9 every day, so like barely sleeping. But yeah, no, like I love them, but boy, does it come a lot of work.
Yeah, well, hopefully you get to the point where it kind of settles down a little bit, where you can keep it steady rather than going really busy or, you know. I tell you, if I was to sell a couple boxes a week, I'd be happy with that, honestly.
Yeah, no, I'm glad to sell a couple boxes. Like on eBay, I only put up about 10 lots in a week just in case I sell all 10 lots. So I don't want it to pack up 10 lots. You know what I mean? I don't mind doing 10 lots, but I don't want to do like 25 lots in 1 week if people place the orders.
Yeah.
Because you feel guilty and you're like, oh, I got to get these out. These people are waiting. You know, I got a reputation. Because right now I'm on eBay and I don't know, like 70 orders out, and I'm currently at 100% on my reviews.
Oh yeah, you got.
But I'm trying to keep that there.
Yes, you definitely got 101% for me. I tell you, the fish I've gotten from you are just fantastic. I love those pistos. I want to get some more. I'd like to get more just to put in other tanks, as like, you know, community tank. Even have those in there with them even.
Oh, you just got to breed them, Jeff. You're gonna have thousands before you know it. Be like me.
I am. Let me see if I can show you that. I'm gonna put this on a bigger screen for just a second here. Okay. Right over here. I don't know if I can see see that little hut there on the left?
Yeah.
There? Well, they've been the male and female Episto been there. See, the Pleco took that over. So what I got to do is I got to take that hut out, and I got to put it over here in this 10-gallon tank. I got to take those zebra Danios out, and I'm going to put them over there in the 55. And I'm going to take that pair in that hut and put them over here by themselves. And I bet you that they were already in. I can almost guarantee you there was already eggs in that hut. And that Plecostomus did the same thing that the other ones did. You know, the original pair I got from you?
Yeah.
Same thing there. They bred. I know they bred in there. Because when that Pleco went up near that thing, they both defended that area. But the Pleco was too powerful. He overpowered him. He just kind of plowed in there and ate him. So,
yeah. You definitely got to get those Plecos out of there or get those Epistos out of there.
I'm going to get the pistols out of there, yep.
And before you know it, you can have hundreds of them. You don't even know what to do with them. You have so many that you just flood your whole neighborhood.
That's all right. I love them. I tell you what, I wouldn't mind having hundreds of them. Seriously, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, no, they're fun fish.
They are very fun.
They sell well, but you know, I sell them cheaper now because I produce so many of them. I've been selling pairs on eBay for like $20 plus, no, $25, I think. 25 plus shipping. And, you know, I've been selling like 5 pairs a week without a problem.
Do you sell them on eBay too?
Yeah.
Now on there, I'd sell them a little more on there because people, I've seen most pairs of Epistos I see on there going for like $30 to $50.
Yeah, but I want to move them. I don't want to sit on them.
Well, so I think what I would do is I would just undercut them a little bit then, a cheaper price. And that way you get maximum profit and you can still move them faster too.
So I've done that, and you do get more profit, but I'm not selling as fast. If I drop it down $5, I will sell more. Or if I send out an offer and they think they're getting a better deal, I will sell more. Because I was at the point now where this 40 gallons up to like 300 of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had to keep the water changes up through the roof in order to keep them from not having ammonia spikes, which I did have a bad one a couple weeks ago. And I probably lost about 20 or 30 of them. I got things stable again. But, you know, that's why I've been trying to move more fish lately, too, is because I don't want to keep having that issue. Because, like I said, I've been so busy lately, it's hard to maintain all the tanks regularly.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so I'd rather sell things cheaper and move more product than try to make more and sell less. That's how I look at it nowadays. You know, it's better to move the product. That's why I tell everybody. Because fish are a livestock. They're not a guaranteed to live forever.
That's right.
You know, once you screw up and you can wipe out a whole tank, you know, just because you were holding out for an extra $5.
That's true.
I'd rather just drop the price, move a bunch, and not have the headache and breed more in the future. You know, and you can recompensate more money.
You know, on top of that, I'll be honest with you. That's what I think. That's a lot of what the problem is. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of capitalism, but if people get too greedy, that's why the prices stay up so high. And people, you know, this way, the people that can't afford a normal price Episto, they can get you're putting great fish in their tanks at a reasonable rate. That's important, I think.
Yeah, no, that was my whole thing when I started breeding fish. Is I wanted to give people an opportunity to get nice fish at a reasonable cost, because I always feel majority of fish sold are overpriced, whether it be in the pet stores or whether it be online. You know, and I don't think it's fair.
I don't think it is either.
Yeah, it's not like we're trying to buy discus. We're just trying to buy angelfish, and they want like $30 a piece. Some of them.
You know, that's why I was so blown away on Sunday when you had the mixed angelfish tank. It was the hexagon one.
Yep.
And you had those angels are beautiful. 5 for $10. I almost fainted. Honest to God, I was like, I could not believe it. I was sitting here. I was like, I paid almost that for one of mine.
Really?
Right. And they don't mind. I mean, mine are nice, but they don't look. I don't say they're so much any better than what those are. I mean, they're beautiful. But $10 for 5 angelfish, and it was it $10 shipping you charged?
Yeah.
Like 10 or 15.
$10 shipping. Yeah, $20. 5 angels shipped to your door.
It's unreal. Unreal.
So it's called a flash sale. You know, you got to have some good deals in the flash.
Yeah, I tell you what. I mean, if I was in a position, I probably would have said, "Oh yeah, I'll take 5." Uh, let's see here. I'm not sure how many people seen that flash sale. I know Lance was there, I think, and Shirley, she bought some things, didn't she?
Yeah, I haven't spoke to her yet about it, but yeah, no, like even with these angels, I probably sold about like 15 or 20, about 15 or 20 out of here. I still got hundreds
Wow,
left. There's just so many, and like I said,
that is a lot.
I got the blues. They probably have about 200, 300 fry in this tank right now. I just cleaned that
Now,
filter,
is
so this
that
tank's
right
dirty.
there? Is that the pearl scale blue, or is that the other ones?
This is just a Philippine blue lacking the pearl scale.
Wow, look at them. I mean, what amazes me about those right there is look how clean those black stripes are. I mean, that's not bled out. It's just really, really dark.
Yep, and you can
Oh, I
see all
can
the
see them.
fry.
That is great.
Like I said, then I got all these pearl scales that will be shipping out in the next week or two in this tank. Oh, we got the black angels with that fry. I can't
Oh, you
see in
got
there. I
some
gotta
black
scrub the
fry?
glass. Yeah, it's a black veil to a short fin. This is that first spawn. They got about 25, 30 fry. You know, the next spawn will probably be a lot bigger. It's a little hard to see in here. Oh, you can see the little fry swimming around.
Oh, I'd love to get some of those.
Yeah, like I said, I still got these pearl scales over here with more
Wow.
fry. So I'm gonna have probably about 500 fry from these 4 tanks once things settle. So I'm like, I gotta make space.
I'd love to get some of those double black. Those black ones are just really cool.
Yeah, these are jet blacks too. They're nice ones.
I think you're right, Lance. Lance was just agreeing with you that sometimes it costs more to keep them and keep them up rather than sell them for a cheaper price. So that way you're at least moving them and getting some, it keeps it fluid that way, I think, the money flow. I think you're right, Lance. And Cooking with Munchie Mafia says beautiful. She's looking at those. Those are nice.
Yeah, no, it all depends on the fish too. Like the angel fish, when I'm trying to grow the fry out faster, they're getting nothing but brine, freshly hatched baby brine. Then once they get to a certain size, they get nothing but frozen daphnia and baby brine. And then once they get a little bit bigger, they're getting frozen daphnia, not frozen daphnia, frozen brine regularly. So I go through about 2 to 3 pounds of frozen brine a week in my fish meal.
Wow.
So that's about almost $36 because I get for a pound. So I go through about 3 pounds of that. I go through about 2 packs of daphnia, the square cube ones,
Mm-hmm.
and I do tubiflex and bloodworms. I do bloodworms occasionally for the cories. I predominantly do more tubiflex than anything. That's just my frozen. I'll do about 1 pack of tubiflex a week too. So my average frozen food bill is anywhere around roughly about $50, $55 a week in just frozen.
Every week.
Every week.
That's more than my food bill is for 2 months.
Yeah, that's just the frozen. I still do flakes here and there, and I still do the wafers, and I still do pellets with other fish. You know, all together, I probably spend about 65, $70 a week on food.
So I do the pellets, the flake, and then I do the baby brine shrimp, and then of course the wafers. But I also other things I feed to my plecos. I get like fresh vegetables, or I get like canned green beans.
Yep.
Canned green beans. I tell you what, you want to get those plecos into breeding mode. Give them canned green beans. They'll be producing eggs like crazy.
See, I never do the canned stuff because I figure it'd be too high in sodium.
The one I got some. You know what? It doesn't matter. I use both. Right now, I got some that's no salt added, also.
Yeah.
But I got just regular. What I do is I'll just rinse them out. I dump the juice out from the can, then I'll rinse it a couple times, and then feed it out. No problems.
Okay. I'll have to try that.
And I'll tell you something. They eat every ounce of that too. It's gone. You put a little. I take a little. Reach in and grab a little bit of them, throw them in there. What they're gone in like 20 minutes. Let's see now. Lance is saying, Jason, I assume you have compared to hatching brine. You hatch your brine shrimp too, don't you?
Yeah, they do freshly hatched brine almost every single day.
Every single day. Wow. How many hatcheries do you got?
You guys ready to be amazed on how I hatch brine shrimp?
Yeah, let's take a look.
You ready?
Yeah.
That's it.
Wow. I got just one too. I just used the one.
There's a 16-ounce deli cup with an air stone. That's all I use.
That's all you really need. You don't need to have all that fancy. I got this thing, and you know what? I would have rather just done my own DIY one, but I like this. It's one of those Zis blender thingies.
Yeah.
I got to start some tonight. Actually, it's got the little thing down here. You turn. You got the little nozzle, and this keeps. I mean, I do it like every. Well, I got to do another batch because I just fed it out. But every other day, I'll make a batch of this, and I don't do too much. I do just enough to feed everything that one day,
Yeah.
and then I will start a new batch, and then and do that on Monday. Then on Wednesday, I'll be feeding it again, and then on Friday, and then Sunday. Then it just kind of goes around to Tuesday, and every other day. Welcome back, Christine. We
Yeah.
were just
So,
talking. I don't know if you heard about how many bags you did. I'm not sure we were talking about that.
yeah, roughly about 50 bags.
50 bags of fish. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
No worries. What was I saying?
You were showing. We were talking about the brine shrimp, and then you were going to show. I don't know. I'm sorry for interrupting you. I took you off track.
Yeah, it's okay. Oh no, I was gonna say yeah. So the way I hatch brine shrimp, I'll get 2 to 3 days out of this.
Oh, nice.
I don't harvest it all at once. I just let it. So what I do is I'll pull the air stone out,
Mm-hmm.
put it near a light, and I'll let it settle for about 5 minutes. And what happens is all the dead eggs will fall down the bottom. You get some that float, but all the baby brine will be from right here up to here swimming around. And I just take a turkey basin and suck them right out. And then when it gets a little empty, I just right in the tank, fresh water, put it back over there and drop it in.
You know what I
And then I'll
do?
get another day out of it.
I take the ones that the eggs, the ones that don't hatch, that are floating on top. I pour those right into my African cichlid tank, and they eat everything. Those unhatched eggs, they eat that. And then I will go around, and the other stuff I'll just like pour a little bit in each tank, and they go nuts for it. But I have I was showing this earlier. I'll empty the main, like the really good brine shrimp will go into this. And this is what I feed all the ones that really need it for their breeding, like the apistos and the bettas and whatnot. But I give it to everybody in here, even the cichlids, even the plecos. I can see when it goes down to the bottom, they're going nuts on it too.
Okay, yeah. See, I only give baby brine to fry. I don't give it to anybody else.
Well, I give it.
You
Well,
know.
my shell, they get a. I mean, of course, they're all together, so they all get it. But the shell dwellers, you know something though? If you give them to like the apistos and the shell dwellers, I think that inspires them to breed more because I think what it is, they see all this food that's baby-sized food, and they're like, okay, this is a good place to have kids, and then they breed. And
Yeah.
I've noticed that. I mean, in my experience, I've seen it.
So I've also noticed too, without having to do that, is if you change their diet, you don't even have to do baby brine. Say if you feed them a flake or a pellet all the time, switch it up to a frozen-based higher protein food, and usually encourage breeding real quick too.
I got to start. I'm gonna give frozen another try. I told you about the problem I had with that brine shrimp, that San Francisco Bay brand.
I don't feed that stuff. That stuff's dirty.
I'm not. Yeah, I see what I was doing. I was feeding it to them, and this is the big cichlids. The real hardy, like Jack Dempsey's, Red Devils, all that kind of stuff. And they would get. I'd feed it to them, and they would get internal parasites, and that killed. So I mean, those fish are like indestructible, and that stuff. I tell you what, I won't. I swear that is what killed a lot of them. because they get those parasites, and I had to treat them with like all kinds of like Levamisol and everything. And it was so bad that it didn't always work.
Yeah, I'll tell you a story. So I used to do the San Francisco bloodworms, and I had 3 tanks at the same exact time that were in separate rooms, all break out with velvet from the bloodworms.
Wow. That's
And then
not
ever since that day, I was like, I never use San Francisco Bay again. It's too dirty. They don't rinse it good enough. They don't clean it. I don't like to bash companies, but yeah, no. Ever since then, I've been staying away from San Francisco. I've talked to other people, and they don't like the food either. All I feed now is pretty much just Hikari.
You know what? I like Hikari, honestly. In fact, they got with me. I mean, this isn't choreographed or anything, everybody. But they got with me, and they're going to be. I'm going to be affiliate with them on Amazon, and I feed this to a lot of my fish here, not just the cichlids. I feed this to pretty much everything. Is small pellets. Even the bettas will eat them, and it's good stuff right here. I mean, it's not cheap. This is like $15.
Yep.
Package. It's only 12 ounces. It lasts me probably 2 months, but it's good stuff. Anyway,
I can't beat that. So you're going to be affiliated with Hikari now?
yeah, they sent me a letter, an email. I applied for it, but that was before I hit my 1,000 subs. And now that I'm 1,000 subs, they got back with me and said, okay, now here's your thing. You can be an affiliate. So I got to set it all up, but I do have the go ahead. And I'm hoping that, they're going to be sponsoring. They're going to be sending me stuff too. So I got to make sure that I get everything just so before that happens.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Because you know what food I love from them? The dry food is Vibra Bites.
Same here. I use that too. And what I really like also from her are those micro pellets for like the shell dwellers, the episcos love it, and the bettas love it. It's called the micro pellets.
Yep, no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, no, they're good. But no, I love those Vibra Bites, so I've had great luck with them.
I tell you, my Corys love those Vibra Bites.
Yeah, they're just too pricey, though. That's the only thing about them.
They go to town on them. Those albino Corys I got from David, they love them.
Well, they're good.
One of those actually.
What's that?
I got to get some more of those Vibra Bites. I'm almost out.
I know. I want to buy the 2.2 pound pack, but I don't want to spend the $70.
I know. It's actually cheaper to do that, but I mean, it's that initial crunch of money you gotta pop out to get it.
Yep, $70 at once, but
I guess
it's not what I spend a week, so it's like whatever. Should just do it.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Speaking of bloodworms, I think that might have been what killed all my fish. Ooh, bloodworms. I've never fed. I have the freeze dried bloodworms, and I only feed a little bit of that to the fish, kind of like a treat.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what. Somebody mentioned something. Was it epistos aren't supposed to have bloodworms?
No, you're not supposed to give a pistol bloodworms.
Oh, okay. That's what I heard that. I didn't know why. I thought it'd be good food for them, but
No, it's causes bloat. But you know what? I found bloodworms causes a bloat in a lot of different fish. I've had more fish get bloat from bloodworms than I can tell you over the years. Live and learn kind of thing.
Yep. And Nathan says he loves the Vibra Bites where his Amazon puffer goes crazy for them. That's cool. That's the same kind you got, Amazon puffer, right?
Huh?
That Amazon puffer is the same kind you have, right?
Yeah, I have an Amazon. I got the Fahaka, and I got supposed to be a Fahaka, but I don't know yet. We'll find out in time.
Oh wow!
What the big one is.
Hey George, welcome in. Good day. Yeah, the Amazon. I was watching that Amazon. I like it because it's my Hawken just sits on a. He has a little perch. He goes on top of the sponge filter, or he'll go on top of the heater,
Yep.
and I hardly ever see him move around. He just kind of. I throw in the ram's horn snails. He doesn't pounce on them immediately, but I come back a little later and I can see there's an empty shell. And he looks like he's growing a little bit too. He's a little bigger than when you sent him.
Yeah, no, they're pretty easy. And I know you were overwhelmed at first with the thought of it, but I'm like, they grow so slow. They're very easy.
I overreact. Like that. It's probably my ADHD that does that. I just kind of like, kind of shocked me. I wasn't ready for it, and that's the reason why I do those kind of things. Just take me with a grain of salt. I'm just.
That's okay. I forgive you.
I appreciate. I had a betta and it won't be eating. Oh, the betta and my last because I had a bad betta and he wasn't eating it and took home the fish about a couple weeks later. The dead fish. Ooh, no, that's not good. Hey, we have Jesse in here. Hey, Jesse, just one more fish.
Hi, Jesse.
All above in the fish room. All above is in the fish room now. Yep.
Jesse, do you want this black ghost knife or what?
Oh, that's right. He wants that ghost knife, doesn't he?
Yeah, because I want to get it out.
Well, he's definitely be a good home for it because he's been keeping fish a long time, and he does a lot of those swaps and stuff. He goes, I think he's got like going on 300 tanks in his place. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll give you. Huh?
I couldn't keep up with that many tanks. There's no way in hell. We work full time. I wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah, not too much.
I'm talking 8 hours of hard work every day. I wouldn't be able to keep up with it.
Well, the thing is, you'd hate it so much at that point, too.
Yeah, probably. Well,
you know what I mean? If you're doing something 40 hours a week, you're not going to enjoy it because it's just a job now. It's not a hobby.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I like it as a hobby and then also be able to make a little money on the side. It's kind of nice. Oh, Slim Tim. Hey, how you doing? Insomnia sucks. Well, welcome to the Late Owls. We're all insomniacs here. Well, I don't know if I'm an insomniac. I'm just a creature of the night. I just stay up all night.
I just don't shut my brain off.
Oh, I tell you what, there you go. My mind is like a damn tornado and it never stops. It just spins and spins and it never stops. Ever. Let's see here. I'm going to see what he's rating. My discus both pair breed. Wigglers already, almost free swimming. Wow. I have a full-time job. This is a side thing. So he's got a full-time job and a warehouse full of 100. Last time I knew he had like 170 tanks in room, making more racks to have up to 300. And that's only a side gig.
How the hell does he maintain that?
I don't know. How do you do that, Jesse? Are you able to keep up with all that? All the water changes and everything? My goodness. Let's see, the bloodworms are going around because Nick, with keeping fish simple, yeah, he lost a lot of his Corydorus to them. I remember seeing that.
I thought he lost his zebra plagos to him.
He might have lost both. I know he lost Corydorus. I know he lost some Corydorus to it. Speaking of sponsors, Higer picked up my channel. Yes, and they got me too. I've been a sponsor with them for a while, but I had stopped, and then just tonight she got back with me, and she's sending me now the one of those magnet glass cleaners. So I'm going to do a video on demonstrating it because I got some tanks over there that are going to look. I'm just going to leave the glass alone until it gets here, and then try it. Yeah, Higer's nice.
Huh?
Higer's nice though. I mean, Nicole's she's really nice. And it gets to the point where you can actually mention, for me, it's like she'll give me a list of things, and if something I need, I can pick it out. But she says definitely get something that you want because you're going to be keeping it. Don't just
That's
be
pretty cool.
it.
I gotta get up to 1,000 subs. That's all I really wanted YouTube for was like sponsorship.
You don't need to be 1,000 subs to do those.
Oh, really?
I started doing mine at about 400 subs. With
Okay.
So what I'll do is I will send her your email and have her contact you, and she can come over and check out your channel and whatnot, and then I almost guarantee you she's going to be getting in touch with you. Honestly. Hi,
Pretty
Tiffany.
cool.
Oh, there she is. Tiffany's in the house. Have you met Tiffany yet? She was in with us. She's been joining us here at night.
Tiffany Clark.
Tiffany, yes, Clark Grove. Yep.
Yep.
Right here. Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes. Hey, Christine, did you get your clips to upload? Okay. Let's see. I've heard Higer works with you if you're good things about them. Once you say anything bad about a bad product, they drop you. Just what I've heard. Well, so I have a theory about that. And this is my theory. I'm broke. Okay. I will say whatever they want. I've really not had many problems with them, actually. I've only had one piece of equipment that didn't perform. And that was one of their cheaper heaters that I had, and it just stopped heating. But yeah, I've heard that too.
Well, I think it all comes down to what kind of criticism and the way it's brought about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think if you straight up are bashing them, they're definitely going to drop you. But I say if you got a product and you're just doing an honest review, some little technical difficulties working this out, maybe in the future, Higer will figure out a way to advance on this so this wouldn't be a problem for other fish keepers. I don't think that'd be a problem, but I think if you're like, yeah, no, this thing's a piece of shit, why would they even bother sending this?
You do that, and you're going to be like, okay, you're done. You could say, oh, it's a nice heater or whatever, but it could be improved by this, in my opinion, and then it gives people you can be honest and not be negative at the same time.
Yeah, no, because I watched some guy, a tortoise guy, and he was doing a video, and he's like, this company sent me this tortoise cage a couple of years ago, and I did a video on it, and they sent him the new one. They did a new model a couple of years later, and the things he criticized that they wish they did, they actually did on the newer edition.
Oh.
So he was like, wow, they actually watched my video, they listened to what I said, and they redid it to make it more suitable.
Well,
so I thought that was kind of neat.
Very neat. I'm just watching here. Let's see where she is at. She just sent me some more messages here, but I'm going to pull up the chat here on my phone because I just put this on full screen. There we go. All right, so now I can read this a little bit better now. So give me 1 second. I want to work with a sister company of Higer, Aqua. Okay. The battery backup air pump I have is amazing. Oh, nice. Yes, honest but kind. You're right, Tiffany. That's exactly how I do it. I'm not going to be like, well, I wouldn't say I don't recommend this. I don't recommend this. I wouldn't say that about any of the products. What I would say is that this is what this is, and for your needs, there's ways to word it without like you said, bashing the company or bashing the product.
I just wouldn't work with a company I'm not fond of. So that's pretty much it.
You're not fond of?
Yeah, I would never work with I would never take stuff from a company I don't like.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean? I wouldn't even do it because I'm not going to like the product, and I'm going to have that unbiased opinion before I even receive it. So I wouldn't want to work with them.
Well, I'll be honest. A lot of the products are really nice. They got some nice heaters. I like them.
Yeah, I'm not bashing Higer. I'm saying like other companies in general.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm sure there's other brands you guys come across that you like. Like a brand, for example, you know the PetSmart, and they did those fancy electronic filters.
Oh yeah.
Remember the digital ones they did? They were massive. I don't know if you ever saw them. They were selling for like $450,
Wow.
and I bought one on clearance for like $40. I was all pumped about it. You know, I didn't use it for like 9 months, and when I went to go use it, it didn't work.
What
And
was
it
it
was already
again?
it
Filters?
was a canister filter. It was really like $500. I got it for like $40. I waited like 9 months. I didn't need to use it. Plug it in, thing would never turn on. And it turns out PetSmart outsourced to who was the company? Not Higer. What's the other big company? Is it Jagger? Jager?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Jaeger.
I think it was Jaeger. I
Yeah.
might be
Yeah.
wrong, but it was one of those companies along the lines. And I reached out to them for the motor didn't work properly. Nothing. Completely ignored me.
Hey, Gabriel's here. Hey, Gabriel. Welcome in. Um,
Yeah, it would never
that's
work without a company.
I've done right now. I've done one. I've done three lights. Oh, the last one I did is the one I wasn't able to do the. Um, I wasn't able to do the review on that one because it was just I couldn't get the features to work, and I had my friend Chris up in Canada. He's the one that suggested I contact Tiger in the first place, and he's done hundreds of reviews I think on their
Yeah.
products, and he couldn't even figure it out. Well, for one thing, they don't even get that light in Canada. It's only available here in the United States. And like I said, I had Mark Shelley came up from Indiana to do a tour, and he checked that out. He had the instructions and everything. He's looking through this. He's like, "This is gibberish." He couldn't figure it out either. He's been in the hobby a good long time. He's a lot more technically savvy than I am, and he couldn't even figure it out.
Yeah.
But eventually, I
Now
got,
Higer's what, German?
huh?
Higer's German, right?
I think it's Chinese. Is it German or I thought it was Chinese? I'm not sure if it's Chinese or I don't know. I
Higer?
honestly
I
don't.
thought it was German.
It might even be American. I'm not sure. I have no idea.
I thought Higer was out of Germany. I could have almost swore it was out of Germany.
It could be. I don't know if anybody knows out there in the chat. Let us know where it's from because I really don't know. To be honest with you. Oh,
Yeah, because I've ordered some stuff and they come with the instructions in like other languages.
this is Hagen.
Huh?
Slim Tim Dirty Aquatic says Hagen. Is that that must be the other company? Hagen?
Probably. Most likely. Yeah, it was Hagen.
Tiffany says, I'm not a fish breeder. I just have morbid curiosity. Put in a bunch of pots. Yeah, that's gives them a place to go. Oh, the convicts and the polar parrots. Crossbreed. I got a whole bunch of convict babies right now. I like the convicts better than the polar parrots because they're not. I mean, I think the polar parrots are just kind of like there's nothing wrong with them. They're just you have them, don't you?
No, I got rid of all my polar parrots and convicts.
I like them.
Too many babies for me.
I got some of the pink ones.
Some things don't know how to stop breeding.
Oh, mine breed like crazy.
Huh?
Yeah, mine. I have a
They all do.
ton of fry. But look at these over here. These are pretty cool here. Those two pink convicts right there in that tank are females, and they're trying to get that male firemouth to fertilize their eggs. And look how close they are. They're not fighting. They're not.
Yeah.
They are. They will interbreed. They will. It's happened before. Convicts have bred with red devils. They've bred with firemouths.
Firemouth. Jack Dempsey.
Yes, a lot of things. But that firemouth right there, that's a male, and they actually, I think they're actually about ready to do it here. Just checking this out. But what I love about those pink ones, their eyes, they have that really bright silver eye that I really like. It's pretty cool. That was my very first fish that I ever bred back in the 70s. I actually made some good money back then. They were a hot commodity at that time.
Nice. Yeah, no, I believe it.
Yep, they were kind of a new thing back then, and they were popular. I still like them.
The first fish I ever bred was a convicts. Yep. You know what my first fish I ever bred was? Jack Dempsey's.
The very first fish? Wow. I like them too. They're cool.
Yep. Didn't know what the hell I was doing, but it was the first fish I ever bred.
Tiffany said, you want some pink convicts? Well, I got a tank over here that's got a mixture of both, so I can send you some pink ones when they get a little bigger. I would not breed my polar parrots again. So bright, guys. It is obscene. Yeah. But the convicts, I tell you, they're pretty cool. So,
what's that?
What's that?
You were going in and out on me. I didn't know if you were saying something.
I was just going to ask you now, besides all the angelfish and everything, do you have anything? I know you got you had some fish that are on the way. You got some betta NSA, and you got, what else do you have coming?
Mahachiensis.
Oh, the Mahachiensis. Oh, nice.
Yeah. I still got a fan, but yeah, no, next week he's gonna ship those out. He has other fish for sale too. They're not really my cup of tea. I know he has more of the wild caught swordtail. I think they're called brass swordtails. Well, he asked me if I was interested in any of those. I think he still has more of the micro Anxoli. Am I saying that right? The little bushfish.
The Cenatopa, I think, aren't they?
Yeah. Cenatopa micro something. Something like that. I got a group of 5 of them. They're growing out.
Oh, you got 5 of those?
They're kind of. Yeah.
Whoa. Sweet. You got to breed them.
Yeah. Figured to try something different.
I'd like to get some of those when you breed them.
Yeah, I don't remember. I think they're a they're a bubble nester, right?
I think so.
I think they're a bubble nester.
Similar to like bettas. I mean, they're larger fish.
Yeah. Yeah, I got them in a 10-gallon right now, just growing out. Eventually, I have to put them in a different tank in order to breed them. But yeah, no, I got those. The fish I'm trying to breed right now are where I'm growing out. We got the bumblebee goby. We got the beta Papiliana. I picked up a group of black emperor tetras I want to try to breed. We got those. We got the. What else are we trying to breed? The Kung Wensis.
I love those.
Shell dwellers.
I love that pair that I got from you. You ought to see them in that 55-gallon tank. They are so cool. I got to get them their own tank too, because all those tiger limias in there. I mean, the little shell dwellers, they'll chase them out of the way, but there's so many there. I think they're making them.
Yep.
It's just too busy in that tank for them, I think.
Yeah, no, I believe it.
Yeah, I think I'll move them.
I just put a piece of PVC in there for them tonight.
Oh.
See if they breed in it. They've been building nests all over the place. I don't know if they're breeding because there's a lot of flow in that tank.
I put some of these in.
No, just get them. PVC.
I put some of these in the tank here. These escargot shells.
Yeah, I'm never doing those again, Jeff.
You never doing these again? No, when it comes time to catch them out, they go in these shells and they won't come out. I found that out when I was trying to get to. What I found is easier is to catch them at nighttime. We just turn the light on just a little bit on them. It'd be in a black room, and then there's kind of in a daze. You just reach in there real slow and you catch them. It makes it a lot easier.
Okay.
Because when you turn the light on, the fish are just down at the bottom of the tank. They're just kind of like immobilized, and
Yep.
they're just not with it. So when you can reach in, go real slow, you can just net them out gently. They really help.
I'll have to try that in the future.
Yep, little tricks of the trade that I've learned over the time catching them. I'm not very good at catching fish, so that's where I got to do everything I can to maximize my success rate.
No, I'm pretty good at catching fish. I catch them all with a shrimp net.
Hey, Deb's here. Deb's Pug Mama Quilter. Hello. And Jose, I sent out, did you get the email I sent you? Hi there. I just seen you come in. Okay. Your plecos are on the way. I sent you the tracking on your email. And let me know how they come in. They should be, I had to use my heat sealer because I didn't have any other bags. So I had these 4 mil bags. But I normally take like the other bags and I'll tie a knot. But these bags are the plastic is so dense. I mean, you can't twist it tight enough to keep it from leaking. So I had to use the heat sealer on it. And what I did is I double sealed it and I flipped I took this is the bag. I just doubled it over so there's 4 layers, right? And I sealed it across there twice. And let me see if I can find it. I got one here that I did a test with. I wanted to make sure that it was going to be secure enough. And
1 second, Jeff. Hey, Jeff, I cut out on you because I'm at 1%.
Oh, you're at 1%? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm plugged in too, but it's still just draining my phone right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's not your fault.
Let me see if I can grab that real quick before you fade out. I'm going to grab that and show people. 1 second. Got to figure out where I set it down at. There.
Do. So what's everybody up to tonight?
I just rinsed this off because I had it over here in a box and I got some stuff on it. But this is one of them right here that I dropped from like up here and it didn't pop and hold in the air also. Now this has more water than I typically use in a shipping bag. I normally go down to about here and then have the rest with it. But what I did is that you can see here I doubled this over and heat sealed it across there. You got to keep it flat. Otherwise, if you have like little creases in it, like where it doubles up like this, it probably won't work. But
Now, how do you keep the air in the bag when you're keeping it flat? That makes it harder, I feel like, to put air in the bag.
what I do is I have an air compressor. I'll put it in there and then I'll hold it flat and then fold it over. And then, I mean, you're going to lose a little bit of the air, but you can keep a lot of it in the bag. And then once you seal it down, then it stays.
Okay.
I know some people just take the bag. I think I was watching I think it was Peplin Creek Aquatics. I was watching them do theirs. They did a video on it. And you just capture the air and then without, just the air that would normally be in it.
Yeah.
And just use that. So. But
okay.
I use an air compressor. I make sure that it's, inflated.
Yep.
I worry about that so much. It's not so much. Oh wow! Professional system like mine cost under $200. Hey Don, good morning. Good morning, my friend. How are you? Oh, there you go. Let me drop this link here for you, George. I just seen that. Here we go. There we are. I think we lost Jason. I think his phone was dying on him. No problem, Jason. I'll message you a little later on. Whoops, we lost him. Regulator. Okay, George, I got the link there for you. When pop in at your convenience. George got some new discus, and they already got wigglers already. There he is. There he is, right there. Hey, George.
What's up, bro?
How you doing, brother?
I don't. Oh, I see me and you now. I see. Not bad. Just hanging in there.
Good.
I got the barbecue on there on fire.
Ooh. I want to come over there and eat.
I'm about to kebab, like lula kebab and chicken kebab.
Oh, wow.
I was at my brother's house on Sunday, and so they had the same thing there. And when I came over, my dad gave me hummus, baba ganoush, which is an eggplant dip, and garlic, a lot of garlic. And hummus is like a chickpea dip. And so, hold on a second, sorry.
No problem. That sounds good.
I had a video going on over here, so sorry.
Research Center, Dr. Anthony, how are you? Yes, I do. I do.
Oh, Dr. Anthony,
Dr. Anthony's here.
Oh,
I can't quite hear you very well, George, yet.
Sorry about that. So
No
I got a pair of discus from Myrtle Beach Aquatic last Wednesday. That's been already, what, 6 days ago? Tomorrow will be 7 days, right?
Yes.
And so today is the day. Tonight, started wiggling. It's been 48 hours.
Oh, nice.
So I already seen the eyes in there. So that means they're proven pair. But my other pair, what you call it?
With the pigeon blood?
Snake skins.
Snake skin. Yeah, that's right.
They bred.
Ooh.
Hey, let's not talk. Here, I'll show you.
Yeah.
So there's a pair right here. And a pair right there. This is the first pair I bred. This is my snake skin, and this is the blue scorpions. So 1 second, let me see this. Boom. There you go. I'm far away. I'll try to get closer to you guys just for a second. Unless you want to put me on the full screen, I'll do it really quick.
Here, let me do this.
It's not worth it otherwise, Jeff.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on the full screen here. 1 second.
I'll do it really quick.
No, take your time. Take your time. Where is the full screen?
No, meaning that they're gonna get scared. I don't want them eating their fry or any of that stuff.
Oh, right. Right.
You know, they don't want to be shoved the camera on their face. So these are the blue scorpion, the blue scorpion. You see, I have a little thingy right there. The eggs are behind that thingy. You can see it from here a little bit, right?
Yes.
I think that's close enough for us to get in.
You don't want to spook them.
Yeah, no, they are already like, hey, back up, fool. They're looking at me right now. Like you see, they're looking at me, not the eggs. And their colors are turned darker. You see the blue darker now?
I see that.
On top, I have a towel over my light, so it's not full light in there. And then here, check out the eggs, and I mean the wigglers.
Wow.
And this. Yeah. Okay, let's get the hell out of here.
So cool. Oh my god.
And then
these
I
ones.
paired up these guys. Then I'm just waiting for them to do their thing. We don't know yet. She's a little feisty girl with a face, bloody nose looking. But this is how she was born, they told me. And She's been here like 3 months and grown in my room. She eats like a pig. She eats everything I give her, but that taste didn't never go away. Maybe she hid it somewhere when she was younger. But these are beautiful pair. Looks like it to me.
They are they are
We hope to
absolutely
breed
beautiful.
them. I hope to breed them. So
Oh,
I actually paired up another one here. These are another one. These are
oh,
another pair. I'm sure they are. So
oh, those are beautiful. Look at them.
yeah, look at those guys. Yes,
I would love to get one of those to go
she's a
in my.
little feisty girl, and he's the boss of the tank. He was because he was like telling everybody what to do, what to do to go. I left them in there in the 40 gallon by themselves. I got two cones in there. Water parameter is discus breeding parameters, but she's still small. She's not that full grown yet. I
Mhm.
say if I give her another month, they'll start breeding. She's gonna develop some eggs. I'm getting some beef heart this weekend from the owner that they made these babies. This beautiful fish. Anyway, so here's my other ones that I have.
Wow. What are the lighter ones there? What are those?
Those are blue diamond, I think.
Blue diamond. Oh, look at them. Look at the patterns on those other ones. Those are those the pigeon blood or are those the other ones?
This is what you call it, tiger
Oh, the tiger. Oh,
turquoise.
okay.
Tiger turquoise.
Wow. I can imagine something like that in with my angelfish. Is it like a centerpiece fish?
So worth it to do that, man. Yeah, I would do it like that. Like get four of them like this.
Yeah, that's nice. Really nice. Hey,
Yeah,
Dennis, what's up, buddy? Here. Hey, how you doing?
these guys are all in the front of the tank. You see, they're happy. They're eating. They're growing. Look at this one. That looks like a boy to me, and this one looks like a girl, little girl.
It does look like a girl. You're right.
And these are little. So, and I'm not just saying from there. I'm talking about the fins too, a little bit. Look at the fins. I mean, I could
Yes,
be wrong. I could be wrong. I
you're
could be wrong. Little
you're more than
fin.
likely. You're yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure you're right. You're good with these fish. Jose is saying that good luck with those. He has a discus also, beautiful discus.
Yeah.
He's telling you good luck with them. The red melon, that somebody's mentioning here. I got a lot of comments here that I'm missing here. Um, Tim, they should be the red melon. Yeah, the red melons.
I'll leave the camera in front of this. I'm gonna attend to some stuff outside. Just a few minutes, guys.
Sure, no problem, no problem.
I'm
Everybody's
literally
just
cooking inside the house and outside. I got a dish going. It's called Imam Bayıldı. It's a Turkish dish. That means it's
ooh,
Imam's favorite food. And I'm making it special way. It's a homemade food. So it's eggplant. It's vegetarian, and I'm cooking barbecue meat outside. So I'm gonna eat the vegetarian and feed the family the rest of them the meat. I'm making two dishes because my teeth still. I need to eat soft food.
right. I would love to be there eating all that food.
Watch
I'd have
this guys and tell me if they're a pair. That one going on top, it looks like a boy to me.
It does. You're right. And the one on there with the one that has like a bloody nose does look like a female.
No, the bloody nose one is a female.
Yes, that's what I said. Yep. Very, very cool fish. Oh my god. I really love Jose's tanks. I swear Jose is a true yes, he is. He is an artist. Holly, the freaky fish lady, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. We had Jason here a little bit ago. He had a flash sale. He sold a bunch of fish, over 50 bags from Sunday. Oh, this your discus aquarium, Jose, chef's kiss. Those $20 go a long way for saying that. Thank you. Right. Uh well, I'm really eager. I'm not sure if you've seen the tracking or not. I'm not sure when they're supposed to arrive, Jose, but they went out today. I assume they'll probably be there by Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, I would think. See, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, probably Thursday or Friday, I'm thinking. And it's a sex pair. I didn't do the great big males because they ship very badly for me for some reason or another. But I got a nice male. He's about like this, and the female's a little smaller, but they're very nice. So I'm hoping that I hope you like them when they get there. I hope they make it. If they don't, you let me know. But most of my fish make it. Only once in a while I have a problem. When I sent fish to Gabriel, those fish were so big. Just look at it, Jeff. Oh, okay. All right. I felt really bad about Gabriel's. I sent him the larger breeding group of dragon bloods, and apparently they were just too much for the bag, and the bags popped or something. They were rotten by the time they got to his house. That was my very first shipment of the year too, so that kind of like sets things off in a different way, different trajectory. But it looks like right now things are starting to get in the right direction again. I've only had a very few DOAs since I've been doing this. Honestly, I think including Gabriel's fish that died. I think out of all the boxes, I've done probably not that many, maybe 70 to 75 boxes of fish going out. I think I've had 5 individual fish that were DOA. So, and a lot of it wasn't my fault. It was like the box was smashed. I can't control it once it's out of my hands. You get the carriers if they do something with it. I mean, there's not much I can do about that. But hopefully, everything will be all right. Most time it is all right. Yeah, breeding always comes at a cost. It does. Mm-hmm. You pay one way or another, right? Let's see here. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I wish I was there with George right now. He's cooking on the grill. He'd make some really beautiful. Oh, you're coming to the auction? Oh, nice. Oh, you want dragon bloods? Oh, I've got them. Now I can do one dragon blood. When I tried to put more than a couple fish in that box, it was just so packed. But I'll show you over here. The light's off right now, but there's a whole tank full of them over there. I got males and females. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you got fish from David, I think. You got fish from Jason. You got fish from me. Oh, nice. Bow front. Oh, that's right. You got the epistogrammas coming too, don't you? Oh, you're gonna love those. I love mine. I got a pair over here that I've got to move because the plecos they go into their little hut, and they were in there, and I know they've had eggs in there already, and that pleco went in there and just took it over, ate those babies, or the eggs rather. And they were I could tell because they were still biting at the pleco, trying to get them out of there. They were just overpowered. Oh, from Ron. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Looking forward to them. For me and my mom, and that's nice. Just do a dragon blood female and a few plants. I don't have very many plants. I have hornwort a little bit. The people you want to talk about the plants to, you want to get like something like that. Well, for one thing, the dragon bloods, they'll tear the plants up. They'll eat them. I'm not sure what plant you'd want to keep with the African cichlids because they'll do a number on them for sure. I don't have any plants in with my Africans at all because they won't last. A few females. Oh, the females are easier to ship because they're smaller too. So, yeah, I've got them. Yep. I will. What I'll do is I'll put those up. We'll do it this way. I'll put them up on the auction, and I'm going to start it out. I'm going to start mine out at 0 for the Dragon Bloods, and you'll probably be one of the only people bidding on it because a lot of the people that in the community don't really care for the African cichlids that much. So then you can get them, and I can ship them to you. Make it easy that way, and you can have I can get you like 2 or 3 females, and I probably fit those in the box pretty well. So yeah, nice. No, whatever you want. I mean, I got both. I got males, females. I got a bunch of fry coming up. I got fry in a. You back?
You come here?
I hear you. Yep. Oh, it's 47 fish. Oh my goodness. I remember you mentioning that. Yes. FS6 slept up 47 fish. Yeah. Oh, for your other tanks, not the cichlid. Okay. Yeah, they suck in a good. Yeah, they're good filters. They're expensive filters. But they're good. Let's see here. I have plants in the growing out in the water. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really have plants. I'm new to plants. I do have some like moss and stuff like that. But David, Ron, and we have David's Aquatics. He was here earlier. I'm not sure if he still is or not. He's going to be having plants. There's going to be a lot of plants on the auction. You get really great plants at a very nice price. That's the time I would be looking at them at the end of the month. There's going to be a lot. I mean, they always sell and good quality plants too. I know Austin from ALA, and we have David from David's Aquatics. They're both really good with plants. Sounds good. That'll work. And I can get you in touch with those guys too. I think I have the emails and whatnot. You can do that. So I know George is enjoying some food right now. I know I would be. That sounds so good. I'm hungry actually. I had supper and I'm already hungry again. Oh, well, I'll get something later. Okay. Put on a little music here.
Hey, Jeff, I'm back.
Welcome,
Sorry, buddy.
welcome back.
I have a guest in here. Came in saying, "Yo," and you thought I was back, huh?
Oh no,
Yeah.
I knew you were coming back. I knew you were out there fixing food for your family, so I was like, I wish I was there having dinner with you. Jeff, I'm
about to grill right now, guys. I can't be here that long. I gotta have to say goodnight. Thank you for letting me out. Yeah, I have a guest out of nowhere. He just popped up.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I've been at this for a while. I'm probably going to start wrapping it up too. But yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Jose. Go ahead and drop the link to your wife. That's fantastic.
There's the
Great.
mud skippers if you want to see them really quick.
Oh, yeah, mud skippers. How are they doing?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Huge.
And that's brackish water, right?
They're real. Not really. Yeah, that's how real mushrooms look.
Oh, wow.
It's 100% humidity in there. That's right.
And that's brackish as well.
Growing mushrooms. Mushrooms like that are poison? I don't. I don't know. Maybe it is. It is poisonous mushrooms.
That is really interesting.
I'm not gonna eat it. It's on the
Oh,
wood.
no, I wouldn't eat it.
Anyway, Jeff, I wanted to show you this tank before you go.
Yeah.
Good night.
Right.
It's doing really good. This is the Tanjanikans. I put in here the gold head and then the Xenotilapias.
Mhm.
And then I put a pair of Lalupas in there. And then this Piscipotomus Tapestoma. It's a 75 gallon, pretty nice big.
Very nice.
Yeah, they're all out and about. You see them. Okay, I gotta get out of here. Thank you again. Later.
Oh, thank you, George, very much. Have a good night and enjoy your company.
Hey, can you come this way, please? Can you come this way?
All right. Thanks, George. I appreciate it. Okay. All right. So, let's see here. Reading the chat here. Jeff, what other fish you have available? I don't do too much live bearers, although I ordered some. I have black mollies. I have the tiger limias. What else do I have? I have you don't want the convicts or fire. Well, the fire mouths aren't that aggressive. I mean, you could get something like that. I mean, I got those. They're not too bad. I got the little shell dwellers that I'm breeding. They're tiny little fish. They breed. I'll show you here. They breed in these little shells. Escargot shells. That's how small they are. They're the smallest cichlid in the world, and they'll breed in these escargot shells. Really cool. I tell you what, there's nothing more interesting. Oh, the Goodeids, yes. You have a shell like this, and you have the little teeny fish out guarding it, and then you look, and you see like 5 to 7 little heads popping out of this shell, just tiny little things. And then you look at them, and they go right back in the shell. And they're also a community breeder. So in other words, they won't eat all the fish take care of all the babies, and they work as a community together. I got those. What else do I got? Of course, I got the African cichlids, but they're on the way out. I also have the yellow blue eye, the lemon blue eye bristle nose. They're kind of similar to the albinos, except they're more yellow. I mean, the albinos are, of course, like a cream color, but these are yellow, and they have like a bluish dark eye rather than the others. And I got some of those. Oh, the flare mouths! I got some really nice ones. I have the ones that they bred. I first time I ever bred the fire mouths. I got a nice batch out of them, and they're all growing out. They do live longer. That's right. I had a red devil Tiffany that lived for 12 years before it passed away. It was huge. He was a brute. He tore me up a good one right here on my hand. He bit me right when I was cleaning the tank. I had my hand in there. He bit me right here and took a hold of that, and he tore it right here. I was bleeding. So from that point on, I had to have my wife hold him back with a net while I got in there and did the maintenance. That fish he was a killer. Yeah, that's right. I'm the same way. And the cichlids are really, they're hardy. That's what I love about them. And the good thing about cichlid, it's something for everybody. You got the little The Epistos, they're like, you can keep them in a community tank, but they still have, personality about them. That's why I love the cichlid so much. Oh, she's going to come to the auction at the end of the month, Jose, on the 31st. Oh, that's right. She was also at the pop-up on Sunday. Oh, yeah. Oh, do you have fish coming from? Oh, that's right. I could not believe those angelfish that he had for sale. I'll be honest. 5 of those for $10. It was amazing. That was amazing for $10. And then it was $10 shipping, so you get 5 angels for $20 delivered to your door. And they're really nice too. Jason sends them to you, which you. What are you? What is happening? They are a little more robust. Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. They are much more. They're a lot more hardy. The cichlids are. I mean, they're not a delicate fish. I mean, there's something that you can. Like with the convicts and firemouths that I have. I mean, I know they're not a real popular fish anymore. They used to be, because people don't like them because they have a little bit. They're like semi-aggressive, But like I say, I got semi-aggressive in here, and you can see they're just killing themselves. Look at that. They're just killing each other. No, they're not. I was just being sarcastic here, but they're not bad. They get along well. It is a long time. It was a red devil cichlid I had lived to be 12 years old. Oh, wow. Yeah, those angelfish are nice. I have 2 right now, and I think mine's actually turning out to be a pair. What I'm going to do on, I don't know if it'll be Sunday, maybe Sunday night, I'll have this charged up, and I'll do like a little tour of mine on Sunday, and then while the other guys are just talking on the panel, I'll just go around and show stuff. And so you can see some of the stuff I got, and then you can tell me what you want. Yep, for a lot of these fish I like just to give away. I just need help with the shipping. If you can pay the shipping, I can send them to you for like that. And that's what I like to do. Hey, there is Melvin's in the building. Hey there. I didn't even see you come in. Sorry I missed you. Was this the first time you said something? Let me scroll up here. I don't see him. Okay. Hey, Melvin. Yes, the mixed angels were my second favorite and super stunning. Oh, we got the mixed ones. What a price too! 5 for $10. I mean, the ones I got were assorted angels, and I got them at PetSmart, and they were like $7 each. So it's like 14 and about 15 with tax and everything for 2 of them. And for 20, you get 5 of them and delivered, so you don't even have to drive to the store. They just get there. Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, it's 1:30 here. I'm kind of those blue tetra. Oh, that's right. Those were the I don't know if anyone even. It wasn't the neon tetras, was it? It was Emperor tetras. I think he's got those. He's trying to breed them, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I know Jason's got all kinds of good fish, though. I've been friends with him now on YouTube here for about 6 years, and You can have them get in touch with him so he can ship to you. Oh, wow, my gift to you. Send him your address. Yeah, you can send me your address and I'll just forward it to Jason. Oh, there he goes. There's his address. That's his email right there. Thanks, Jose. Yep. Yeah, he'll have no problem shipping them. I have 2 Oscars and the only other fish in the tank is a female convict. She follows my. Oh, wow. Yeah, I got some good sized fire mouths. I mean, they could probably go in there. Got some, maybe 3-4 inches. They'll grow a little more. They'll get like maybe 4.5 to 5 inches, I think. Yeah, I wish my phone was charged up. I'd take it over there and show you. But I'll do that on Sunday, okay? I'll do a little tour and show you the what we have. And then if you want those some of those tiger limias, let me know. I can get them to you also. But they are live bears and they'll produce. I started out with 8 and I got probably about 150 over there right now. Jose is actually such a gentleman, such a good man. That's very nice. Anyway, my friends, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I'm going to go up and rustle me up something to eat here. I'm about starving. I just come to think of it, I never did have dinner yet. I fixed Kathy's dinner. I never had anything myself. I forget about that sometimes. I forget about that. I love this group. Yes, me too. It's so great having you here also, Tiffany, along with, we're all one big happy family here. That is so nice. Thank you. So anyway, guys, we'll go ahead and I'll wrap it up here. Thank you very much. Have a nice evening or good morning, depending on where you're at. And we'll be back again tomorrow night, actually. Tomorrow day and night. I do the Aquatic Addicts Anonymous. I do that live meeting on Wednesday at 3:30 Eastern Standard Time, and that's always fun. I have to think of a topic for tomorrow, but we usually just kind of wing it sometimes. But I'm going to try and have something structured for tomorrow, so we'll go ahead and get that back on track. So thank you all very much, and message Jason. Yeah, that's no problem. He'll be happy to work with you. Good night, Craig. Thank you so much, sir.